Welcome back, sacred friends, to another episode of Inspirational Coffee Talk. My name is L.schonewill. I'm an inspirational life coach, a healer, and an avid anything warm drink lover. If you don't already have your warm drink, go grab that now and join me back in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day. Wow, what a day, right? Oh, I don't know about you guys, but I am one that is so in love, with the whole concept of this new level of love that I believe we're all being called into. And so today I wanted to take a moment and just highlight what I think are 3 tips to having this higher level, outstanding, unconditional love. So if you are one that loves love, stick around. You're going to want to know what these 3 tips are. So the first tip, I'm going to call the red string of fate. And what is so beautiful about this red string, if you will, is I'm one that believes that we were all connected to a red string that connects everyone and everything that we are supposed to have in our life. And so it's kind of a guarantee that what is meant for you cannot be lost. And when we sit back and we trust this, that we all have this red string of destiny that's connected to our friends, our coworkers, our neighbors, the greatest love of our lives, we're connected to it. And when the string gets pulled, we meet the person, right? It's a beautiful concept, this red string of destiny. How do you trust this? How do you know that you are fated for certain things in life? And love is no doubt. If you're committed to stepping into the best that's in you, we can all do it. Step into the best that's in you and trust this red string of destiny. It's here for you, okay? All right, tip number 2. So tip number 2 is more, I would consider, a story versus a sentence. And the story goes like this. I was at this wedding, and the most beautiful thing happened when they got ready to exchange rings. And traditionally, they say, with this ring I thee wed. But in this particular case, what they said is they slid the ring on the finger, and they said, with this ring, I set you free. And it was so beautiful because I believe this is tip number 2. Really understanding that real love, true love, is freedom. It's coming, it's going. It's not caging anyone. It's not trying to hold anyone. It's not trying to convince anyone. Again, we're going back to the red string of destiny. It's trusting this, right? And when you trust that what's meant for you can't be lost, it's easy to step into tip number 2, and that is with setting free. Really, and I believe this is this new higher level of love. This is this new unconditional love. It's loving somebody so much that wherever they're happiest, you let them go, you let them be. And you trust that if it's with you, they'll come and they'll be with you. So, such a beautiful concept. And that leads me to tip number 3. Tip number 3 is let pain run through you. And I know that doesn't sound like a very good tip, right? But I work with so many coaching clients that have had broken hearts, that have come from toxic relationships, that have had their heart smashed and broken and all of these things, right? Which is in a way part of life. And I often think, are we teaching our children early enough to say, guess what, guys? I have good news and I have bad news. The bad news is yucky things can happen in life. The good news is I'm going to give you skills to get through it. okay? And if you didn't learn that growing up, it's never too late that you can learn the skills that no matter what happens to you in life, you can get through this. And having a broken heart is no different. And it saddens me, really, that we've been conditioned to believe, to fear love, to be afraid of love, to think because you experienced pain before that it will happen again and again and again. And it's simply not true. That we can learn how to let pain run through us, and we can feel the pain in our heart and say, oh my goodness, that must mean that my heart is so big and I loved so deeply to feel this pain. And it will pass. And I will love again if I choose to. My hope is that you do. My invitation today is to step into these 3 tips of love, to trust in this red string of destiny, to set everyone free, including yourself, mostly yourself. Set yourself free to love again. Learn how to let pain run through you, but not define you. I often say to my coaching clients, it's not what happens to you that determines you being happy or not happy in life. It's what you make it mean. It's the story you tell yourself about the broken heart or the ended relationship, right? So today, my friends, is a beautiful call, an invitation to step into this level of love like never before. It's here for us. I can feel it. It's here for each one of us that accepts this invitation. The invitation is to believe in destiny, believe in this red string that runs through all things, to let yourself be free to love again, or if you've never loved before, open yourself up to the concept that love is here. A higher level of love is here. Feel it, believe it, know it's true, and it will show up for you. I hope you have the happiest day today on Valentine's Day, on this beautiful love day. May love follow you everywhere. Bye for now.